Hello, this is Nitin Desai. Today we are going to give seminar on different FSMs along the SAPMs control flow diagram CFD. Uh, First, there are different practical systems are there. First system is automated trailer machine, in mainly used for banking the transactions uh, uh, such as cash withdrawal, balance inquiry, transferring the money from one card to another. These are the main functions used in this ATM machine, what we have designed here. Um, for user end, these are the function swiping, pin, and service selection. These are the different functions from user end, and system end is the system end functions are pin verification, account balance verification, cash dispense, receipt generation, balance update, and message service. These are the different functions which are done by the system itself. This is the data flow diagram DFG. In that first is the I will uh, control data flows from first to second, second to fourth. First is the swiping, that is when we swipe the card, that info from card is it's read by that machine itself. Then it go to state second, which is called the pin verification. It will ask for pin code. So after that getting the pin number, it will go to pin verification, and pin verification is done by system itself. After pin verification, if result is S, it is pin is valid, then it is moved to pin number data is moved to state number 3. State number 3 is the selection service. It will provide different selection services like with withdrawal, then deposit, to check the balance. These are the different functions or services available on ATM. These all get displayed. User has to choose one of them. So user will give as input as one of the service. So that's why it will go to state number 5. State number 5 is the account balance verification. This is the in our system. This is the first uh, uh, service which it will get checked by system itself before displaying any service. It will check the what is the balance available there, and after 5 it will go to 6. 6 is the 6 state. 6 function is the cash dispense. Uh, after after account verification, data will be taken for cash dispense. So what when cash is available, on that basis it will take decision it is possible to dispense the cash or not. If it is there, then if it is there it will dispense, otherwise it will give less amount of money is there. Then after dispensing the cash, it will update the balance also. So it will update the balance also, and after that it will generate the receipt, and after generation of receipt it will send the message to a user, that is which called as message service. In this way data is and in a DFG of automated trader machine. Along with that, we have control flow diagram also. Control flow data flow moves according to the data required in each function. But in control flow diagram, it takes the decision on the basis of what that function got. In this again, first function is the to swipe the card. After swiping the card, it do the account verification. After account verification, successful account verification, it goes to state 2, which is called as to enter the pin. After entering the pin, pin verification function takes the data from the take the data from that pin function and verify it. If its pin is valid, then and then it will go to function number 3, function selection. selection. After service selection, first first thing is the checking the balance that account. So system will check the how much balance is available. After that, after that it will dispense the cash. After that, it will dispense the cash, or it can directly go to the seventh function, which is called as receipt generation, because there are different services available, that is to take the to draw with withdrawal of money, to check the balance. So yeah, here control flow is varying. Control here control flow can go to service number 6, which is called as to dispense the money or to withdraw the money. Or second one is to generate the receipt, or to check the what is the balance available, and to get the information about that. And mm, after that it will go to last function, which is called as message send. So whatever function may be there, message is sent to user, whatever transaction he did that time. So this is about the control flow, this control flow diagram. This is the second system, which is called cruise control system in a car. Cruise control is the system that automatically controls the speed of motor vehicle. System is a servo mechanism that takes or throttle of car to maintain the steady speed as set by driver. So this system is generally used to generate the uh, used to generate the steady speed after setting some threshold value. Whenever drivers set some threshold value and it goes above that limit, then speed is not increased, it is automatically controlled. So even though driver try to increase the speed, output of that car will be a steady speed, irrespective of what the acceleration he is giving. So this is the explanation of whole system. First is start out road and drive until you are past 40 kilometer per hour. On your steering wheel or lever on the steering wheel, there should be a button of toggle to activate the cruise control. Hold your foot steadily on gas pedal, so it does not drop its speed on your steering wheel, while still holding the gas pedal steady. Hit uh, cruise button on off. So button that says set coast or just coast. On steering the wheel that has lever to activate the cruise control. Looks at arrow on the cruise that say which way to hit it in order to activate the cruise control. When you let go of gas pedal, you may notice that your engine evolution per minute have dropped. This is normal. It just means that your vehicle cruise control has been activated. The cruise light in the mm, cruise light tell you that you have cruise control on. And deactivate cruise control, press the brake pedal and press the cruise on off button again. um, you will gain the control of your vehicle accelerator. These are the different functions available in this cruise control system. First is the acceleration as an input from user. Second is the button which is present on your steering. Then third one is the switch of the button. Fourth is the speed verification. Fifth is the button step, and the sixth is the speed control. So these are the functions available and differentiated on user and system end. Now let's see the data flow diagram. How data flow. First is the state one, that function one, which is called as user acceleration as a input from user. So user provide acceleration to car. So whatever acceleration is there, that data is flow to function two, which is button on. This when this but after this button on function, it is data is distributed to three four functions as shown here. First is the third function is the button off, cause the cruise system deactivated. Fourth function is the speed verification. Fifth button is the button state, and sixth is the speed control. So these button on function gives the info to all the four functions. So in this way, the data is distributed over the system, and on the basis of some decision can be taken by system itself. So it will be shown in control flow diagram as shown here. In control flow diagram, this is the control flow diagram. One is the function called as input from user. When a user gives the input to the system, its acceleration gets increased. Then user has to activate the cruise control system with the help of button present on steering. Since that data is sent to all the function, that is speed verification function, speed control function, then the cruise control button off function. These are the function which data is sent. Then control is flow to state number five, which is called as button state. On this state of button, cruise control system take the decision. If this button is on, then it will go to function 4, which is speed verification. If and the on that speed verification function, it is speed is controlled, or speed is compared with the set speed. If speed is less than set speed, then it will say that user has to provide input to that system. If it is above the set speed, then it is sent to function number 6, which is called a speed control function. And after that, again it will come to the function number 5, which is called a state of button, cruise control system button. And after that, again it is checked continuously. If button is off at any state, then cruise control system is deactivated, and whole control of system is given to the user itself. Three is the state in which button of cruise system deactivated. This function shows that cruise system is deactivated. So as soon as they got response from button number 3, in state number function number 5, it is sensed, and according to that, cruise system is deactivated. So this is about that. This is the third system, anti-lock braking system, which is called as ABS. It is automatic automobile safety system that allows wheels on motor vehicle to maintain the uh, truncated contact with the road, tractive contact with the road surface according to the driver while braking, and preventing the wheels from locking up. And yeah, typically ABS includes the central control unit and four-wheel speed sensors, and at least two hydraulic valves within the brake hydraulic. ECU constantly monitor the rotational speed of each wheel. If it detects the speed wheel rotating significantly slower than the other condition indicative of implementing wheel lock, it actuates the valve to reduce the hydraulic pressure to brake at affected wheel, thus reducing the braking force on that wheel. The wheel then runs faster. Conversely, if ECU detects wheels running significantly faster than other, brake hydraulic pressure to the wheel is increased, so that braking force is applied, slowing down this wheel. This is the continuous process going on in ABS control system. This is the different function from user end. First is the acceleration and brake applied. This is the user end function, and electronics control unit functions are speed monitor, reduce the hydraulic pressure, uh, wheels run fast, wheels run slower, and increase the hydraulic pressure. These are the different functions available in that. This is the data flow diagram. In this, first is the user applied input as acceleration. Then second function takes that data. That is break applied function. Break applied function takes this data. After that, third it is given to the speed monitoring function. The speed monitoring function takes data from that whatever break applied function. After that, it send the data to two functions. That is, first function is the to increase the hydraulic pressure on vehicle, and to decrease the hydraulic pressure on vehicle. That same data can be it's sent to the to slow down the wheel lines, to turn will into fast mode. Like the data is sent, data is distributed. This is the control flow diagram I will show here. As per user input, input is taken from this um, in input, that speed taken input function. And after second one is function is called as break applied function. And third one is the control flow moves to the third state, which is called a speed monitoring system. As ABS is activated, it monitors the speed continuously. If speed of any one of the vehicle is less than expected speed, then it seems like that wheel is lock state. So we need to increase the speed of that vehicle. For that purpose, two valves used in that car or wheel are used to release the hydraulic pressure from brake. So applied force from brake is get reduced, and that will run in fast mode. So in this way, balance is maintained in that car. Then after again it will control flow is go to the third state, which is speed monitoring system. If that speed is greater than the if any one of the vehicle speed is much more or significantly more than the expected, then again the issue of that it can issue of uh, uh, damage to a car, or accident can happen. For this purpose, this ABS system uh, slow increase the hydraulic pressure at that wheel, so that brake is applied and speed of that vehicle is gets reduced. And again after that, control is moved to state number 3, in which speed is monitored. And this like that this whole system is um, whole system is used to control the speed. If it is less speed, then it will increase. If it is speed is more, it will reduce. Like that, it will control the speed.